Hey guys, how's it going? It's Melanie. If you're new, then welcome to the channel. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday, so feel free to subscribe if you would like to. And speaking of posting every Tuesday and Friday, for those of you that saw my last video, you might be a little bit confused as to why I would be saying that, or why I'm even posting this the day that it is being posted. And I just want to explain to you that I am a very indecisive person, and I was thinking about it quite a bit after I put that video up, and I remembered when I first started making the videos on this channel, it felt like once a week just wasn't nearly enough time to do all of the ideas that I had in mind. So I have decided to take back what I said in the last video, and I am going to go ahead and keep doing Tuesdays and Fridays. So I am very sorry that I'm sure that that confused you, and I did not mean or intend for that video to just be a filler video that meant nothing. So I am extremely sorry. I was just really thinking about it, and I know that while doing 2 videos a week, I don't have as many ideas. Doing 1 video a week, I had too many ideas, and I didn't have enough time to get all of those videos put out without it being like too late or too early to do them. So I am just going to stick with Tuesdays and Fridays. It seems like a pretty good idea to me, and I can go ahead and work out all of the other stuff whenever I actually have the time to, and hopefully still be able to put more time into all of the things that I mentioned in that video. So thank you so much for hopefully understanding, and with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the topic of this video, which is a snack taste test, specifically a fall limited edition themed snack taste test. A lot of the things that I have are pumpkin spice flavored, but not all of them. I just grabbed a couple things from the grocery store that were limited edition and fall themed and seemed like they would be good. So let's go ahead and test those out. Alright, so all of these snacks that I got for this video are actually all sweets, pretty much, except for maybe this first thing that I'll try, I guess, even though it does tastes like pumpkin spice sweets, it says. So really this is probably a sweet thing too, and therefore you have no idea, me being the biggest sweet tooth in the world, how hard it was for me to not open any of these up when I actually got them and try them then and there, because if I had done that I probably would have eaten like the entirety of those packages. So we are going to start with these. They are the Terra brand of chips. These are pumpkin spice sweets, cinnamon, and nutmeg, and they are made with sweet potato. It is a sweet potato chip. And I'm hoping that these are good. Usually I do like the Terra chips. Usually like the Mediterranean kind, but my favorite out of all of them is usually the sweet potato chips. So let's see if I like these as a pumpkin spice seasoning. You don't really get much pumpkin spice scent out of the bag. They are seasoned though. I can see the sugar bits and the cinnamon bits and everything. So let's go ahead and give it a try. If I'm being completely honest here, I don't really get much of a pumpkin spice taste from that at all. Actually, I think that the sweet potato kind of overpowers it, or there's just not as much seasoning on there as there needs to be. They are good and they are sweet, of course, but probably not because they're pumpkin spice sweets, and more so probably because they are sweet potato chips, which are kind of naturally sweet. So for the the sweet potato chips that taste like pumpkin spice. I think I would have to give those like a 6 out of 10 because they do taste really, really good. But that's probably just because I like sweet potato chips and not because it tastes like pumpkin spice. The next thing I am going to try are these apple crisp wafers. They also had these in the pumpkin spice flavor, but I knew that there would be so much pumpkin spice stuff, so I figured I would go ahead and try these out because they sounded pretty good. Okay, so they're not in any little plastic casing in there, they're in the packaging, which is kind of different, but kind of cool, I guess. They apparently have real apple baked into them. They smell super amazing, and it has been quite a while since I have had any wafers, so hopefully these taste really, really great. These are definitely super duper great, honestly. I can very much so taste the apple crisp part, and the fact that it has like actual apple in it and not just flavoring. It tastes super duper amazing, and I really don't know how to explain it. I highly recommend trying these though. It is the Voortman, or no, I'm just gonna go with the Voortman Bakery. Looks like this. And these are honestly so good. Really absolutely delicious. So I'm going to give these like a 9 out of 10 because they taste really good. Moving on to something that's probably pretty controversial, but I definitely love them, and they have a very, very soft spot in my heart. And no, they don't really taste like anything special, but they are fall themed and Halloween themed, so limited edition. So I figured I might as well get them. They are Lofthouse Cookies. This is probably one of my favorite kind of cookies in the world, and I really don't understand how people can hate them, but apparently they do. I found that out not too long ago. But I really, really love them, so honestly, this isn't so much of a taste test for this one as me just letting myself have a really good cookie. And it is fall themed, more so Halloween themed actually. They are adorable. It has pumpkin frosting and little black and orange sprinkles, as well as little white ghost sprinkles. And it is just so cute. This is highly reminiscent of my childhood. I actually haven't had any Lofthouse cookies in a long time. And I actually don't think Walmart even sells them, which is really weird, and I am highly disappointed by that. But these cookies are so good. I love them so much. And I am going to give them a 10 out of 10 because they are absolutely perfect to me. They remind me of childhood, and they are super tasty and sweet and delicious. Moving on, I only have 3 more things, and they are all in kind of smaller packages. So I'm going to start with these. They are the Werther's Originals soft caramels, and these ones are in the flavor of pumpkin spice. I honestly love this brand of caramels, although really I love most caramels in general. So I'm hoping that since these are pumpkin spice flavor, they will be even better. But they come in cute little mini packages for themselves, and they do smell super duper good. So you can definitely taste the pumpkin spice in that, but I'm going to say that it's more of a subtle flavor because the caramel definitely kind of overpowered it, but yet they complemented each other, so it went pretty well together. But it wasn't like an extremely large amount of like pumpkin spice. The next thing that I have is actually super duper similar to that. Basically, it is pumpkin spice caramels coated in milk chocolate, or the Ghirardelli chocolate squares that I love so much, and this is milk chocolate pumpkin spice caramel. I do have a feeling that I am going to like these because Ghirardelli chocolate is awesome in general, and my favorite ones are the ones that have caramel inside of them. So we shall see. And similar to the Werther's Originals, these come in their own little packages inside of the bag. And they are kind of melty a bit already. So you can definitely taste the pumpkin spice a lot more in these, which is a good thing. And it kind of tastes like pumpkin pie, but like chocolate caramel pumpkin pie. So these are really, really good, honestly. But I think I'm going to give these like, I don't know. I don't even know that the rating thing's that important. But I guess I'll give these like an 8 out of 10 because it tastes really good, but it is also very messy, and it was already breaking apart when I opened it. And it was really hard to open the package, so that's pretty lame. And because I don't think I gave these much of a rating, actually I don't think I gave them one at all, I'm going to give them a 6 because I do love caramel, but the pumpkin spice part was not extremely noticeable. So only one more thing to try, and that is the Pepperidge Farm Dessert Shop Pumpkin Cheesecake Cookies. Feel like with the rest of these, of course, these are going to be pretty good. I love pumpkin, I love cheesecake. I'm pretty sure I've stated that multiple times before. So I really don't see where this could go wrong. Especially because I also love Pepperidge Farm's cookies anyway. So they're a little bit smushed together, but that is okay. Here they are in all of their glory. Let's go ahead and try them. So these are good, but they're not as good as I thought they'd be. I really can't tell what, but it does feel like it's missing something. I really don't know what it's missing, but it is missing something somewhere. So I think I'm going to give these a 5 out of 10 because they're good, but they're not great. I don't think I would buy them again, and it is missing something. Alrighty guys, well, that is all that I had to taste as far as my snacks go. And most of them were pretty good, honestly. The only ones that I think I wouldn't get again are the Pepperidge Farm Cheesecake Pumpkin Cookies and the Terra Pumpkin Spice Sweets Chips, because they just didn't taste that great to me, honestly. But feel free to try them for yourself and decide for yourself if they are good or not, because everybody has different taste experiences, and these were just mine. But I hope that you guys liked the video a lot. And again, I am going to be recording videos, or publishing videos rather, Tuesdays and Fridays. I have decided to stick with that, so it's not going to only be Fridays. So I hope that you guys are excited about that, because I am, and I am going to try and put in so much more effort if I can. I really am going to try, but we will see how that goes. And with that being said, feel free to give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it, because it helps me out and I love to see that you guys are loving my videos. Comment with future suggestions that you have, if you have any, or what you thought of the video or anything. Honestly, I love to see those comments. And with that being said, I will see you guys on Friday. Bye!